Let's be real. Sometimes it feels like some people were put on this earth solely to test your patience, and they're really good at their jobs. This isn't just about anger management or stress relief. It's about building emotional resilience through proven psychological techniques. You know how this goes. You're practicing mindfulness, maybe squeezing in meditation, and your mental health feels solid. Life feels like a motivational video montage. Then bam, one snarky comment triggers anxiety, and your emotional intelligence goes out the window. Suddenly, you're spiraling. That tiny moment hijacks your coping strategies. You're ruminating, agitated, sending mental comebacks to an imaginary courtroom while desperately needing emotional healing. Meanwhile, the person who threw you off? He's eating nachos without a care in the world. Here's the painful truth every life coaching expert knows. No one should have that much power over your peace. Learning to set boundaries while maintaining empathy isn't self-help fluff. It's essential emotional freedom. The motivational speech you need is the one you give yourself. But here's the good news. You can change this. Through personal development and resilience training, you can stop handing out VIP passes to your emotions. Overcoming anger and building lasting mental health means developing the skills to guard your happiness like it's the last slice of pizza. If you're tired of giving energy to people who haven't earned it, this guide serves as your emotional reset button, your toolkit for genuine emotional healing. Let's reclaim your peace with humor, grit, and a little savage wisdom. And guess what? At the end of this video, you will understand why I said it is perfectly achievable. Lesson 1. Your reaction is always your choice. Here's a truth most people don't want to hear. No one can make you mad. They can say dumb things, act like toddlers in adult bodies, or drop passive-aggressive comments like it's a sport. But your reaction, that's your domain. Viktor Frankl once said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space." That space, that's where your power lives. It's the emotional dojo where you decide if you want to punch a wall or sip some tea. Think of anger like fire. Without your mental kindling, rumination, assumptions, and overanalysis, it fizzles out. No fuel, no flames. Next time someone pokes your peace, try this inner dialogue upgrade. Instead of, "They made me angry," try, "That poked something in me, but I choose not to roast marshmallows in this fire." That's not weakness. That's emotional ninja level strength. Every time you say, "They made me feel," you're basically handing them the remote to your mood. Snatch that thing back. You're not a victim of your reactions. You're the bouncer at the door of your own mental nightclub. Not everyone gets in. Freedom isn't found in controlling others. It's found in mastering your response. In his book titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey talked about being proactive, taking responsibility for your responses rather than being reactive. Now that's power. Lesson 2. Breathe before you break. The 10-second superpower. Let's face it, when someone pushes your buttons, your inner caveman wants to throw a chair. Fast reactions feel right, but they're rarely smart. Here's the deal. Your brain thinks you're still running from saber-toothed tigers, not dealing with Karen from accounting. So when tension hits, your rational mind clocks out, and your emotional brain starts making reckless decisions. Like sending that text, or saying that thing. Want to override that ancient impulse? Use the power move your ancestors didn't have, conscious breathing. Your breath is like your body's remote control. When you breathe like you're in a panic, your body panics. But when you breathe like a Zen monk in a hammock, your nervous system chills out too. Try this reset breath. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. It's simple yet exceptionally effective. Okay, listen to this fun fact. Statistics have shown that when viewers subscribe to a sound channel like mine, they prevent one YouTuber from having an existential crisis. Therefore, if you find value in this video, please hit the subscribe button to join our growing community. We appreciate your support. Thank you. Lesson 3. Weaponize your purpose. Most people walk into difficult conversations like they're storming a battlefield with a blindfold and a kazoo. No plan, just pure emotion. They argue to win, rant to feel heard, or shut down entirely. That's not emotional intelligence. That's a toddler with a Wi-Fi password. But here's the upgrade: purpose. Purpose is your internal GPS. It keeps you calm when someone else is clearly auditioning for a drama award. Without it, you're tossed around like emotional roadkill. With it, you glide through chaos like a Zen ninja with a mission. Purpose doesn't kill your emotions. It gives them a job. It turns your triggers into training and your arguments into opportunities. Be the calmest, clearest person in the room. Not because you're emotionless, but because you're on a mission. Lesson 4. Ditch the crown. You don't need to be right to be free. Let's be real. Being right feels amazing. It's like your brain just won a gold medal, but clinging to being right 24/7 is exhausting. And worse, it's killing your peace. Here's the trap. When you must be right, everyone else must be wrong. Welcome to emotional dodgeball, where every conversation turns into a battle, and your ego is dodging facts like it's the Matrix. Let this land. You can be right, or you can be at peace. Pick one. When you stop turning every disagreement into a courtroom drama, something magical happens. You actually hear people, you learn, you grow. You realize that "I might be wrong" is not an admission of weakness. It's a flex of maturity. You don't need to prove your intelligence every time someone is wrong on the internet. Let them be. Let it go. Wear your peace like a crown. Because true power isn't being the loudest in the room. It's being the calmest. Lesson 5. Your emotional button pushers may actually be your free coaches. What if I told you that every person who drives you up the wall is actually your unpaid life coach? That micromanaging boss, that loud neighbor, that person who chews like they're auditioning for a sound effects reel? Yep, they may be coaches and Jedi Masters in disguise. Here's the reframe that will save your sanity. Don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" When you do this, you shift from rage to curiosity, from victim to valedictorian. You stop fighting the lesson and start acing the class. It is a valuable lesson because life will always have difficult people. But when you treat them as growth opportunities instead of emotional landmines, you'll always win. As we wrap up, I want to congratulate you because you have been loaded with the lesson that can help you become emotionally bulletproof. Not the cold robot kind, the wise, centered, "I see what you're doing but I'm not playing" kind. You'll start responding to difficult people the way a master chef responds to a kitchen fire, calmly, skillfully, and with complete confidence in their ability to handle the situation. Will you be the person who gets hijacked by every emotional amateur? Or will you be the one who maintains their inner peace while everyone else loses theirs? Choose wisely. Your sanity depends on it.
Okay friends, we need your support. Please subscribe to our channel, especially if you find value in this video.
Even if just a little, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let's grow beyond limits together. It is perfectly achievable. We appreciate your support. Thank you.